Now I gotta remember to look straight into this lens. What's going on, YouTube? Today, well, welcome back to another video. I know I've been gone for quite some time, and I think I got kind of a good reason for that, so I guess I'll explain it. Lately, I've been doing a few video projects around the city, some here in Birmingham, some in Montgomery, and it's been taking up quite a bit of time. So, needless to say, I am back. I'm back on YouTube making my videos. I'll be doing some behind the scenes stuff when I get time, but I can't show too much because these shows are not out yet, so just bear with me a little bit. But I want to give a special shout out to 3 people that actually pushed me to get back in front of this camera for you guys to make this content. First up, I want to give a shout out to Anthony Tog Life. I appreciate you hitting me up. My boy T-Mid, I appreciate you as well. And last but not least, my beautiful, amazing wife. She kind of chewed me out a little bit about it. She said, hey man, I don't know what you got going on, but you need to get back on YouTube, make them videos. Don't stop your dream. And she was right. So I am back. I'm back. Now let's get into it. But today we are going to be talking about what's in my camera bag for 2022. Some of the gear that I use on a day-to-day, whether I'm doing photo or video work. And without any delays, let's just get right into it. I've had camera bags in the past. Some that I ordered off of Amazon. They were okay. They got the job done at the time. But over time, they started to fall apart. And this is the one that I had. Alright? This is a USA Gear Amazon's Choice camera bag. Alright? The size of it was great. It like I said, it suited all my needs at the time. It had a top pocket, it had a place to put SD cards, the main storage compartment, as well as side handle and like a little side pocket, you know what I mean? But one thing I did not like about this bag was the zippers that it got on it. They weren't the best zippers, okay? Like, I had to get rid of it because the zipper started breaking. Like, I literally dropped my 85mm Sigma art lens out of the front of this bag. And when I say that was a nightmare, whew. But nothing happened to it. It's still perfectly fine. But when that happened, I knew I had to get another camera bag right then. Another thing that I did not like was the straps. I mean, they're real thin. They don't have much cushion to them. They're flimsy, as you can see. And the padding in the back, it was not the best padding. So at that point, it was just time to get rid of it. And that's what I did. I got rid of it. But another bag that I got was this Moza bag. I don't really know how to pronounce that. Don't chew me up in the comments about it. But this bag was another one that I got from Amazon, and honestly, I do like the bag. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I actually still use this bag for like batteries and accessories that I can't put in my main bag, so this one actually isn't that bad. And although the straps are not as thick as I would like for them to be, they're still better than the last camera bag that I just showed you. Not that much padding in the back, but again, this is not like your everyday camera bag. This is something that you use just to have extra accessories with you. So, yes, get you one of these to have just as a backup. But now to the main event. The bag that I'm rocking now is, I got it from Best Buy, and I forgot the exact price right off, but I will put it up on screen somewhere here for you guys to see. But I am rocking the Low Pro Flip Side BP 300 AW Mark III. Yes, that is a mouthful to say, but this bag is doing the job for me. When I tell you the build quality of this bag, I guess you would say build quality, but I love this bag, okay? The straps are nice and thick, padded. I mean, you can see it's got good padding The back of the bag has great padding, as well as a handle for you to pick the bag up in like briefcase mode. But yes, I love the little back handle on it, because if I sit the bag down and I need to pick it up real quick just to move it, like if I'm on the beach or something and I don't want the water to get it, I can grab it and move it. Another feature that I like are these really thick zippers. I don't see myself worrying about these zippers ever breaking on me, because as you can see, they are nice and thick. That is a plus in my book. I can't afford to just be buying lenses left and right. They're expensive. If you're watching this, you should know. You know. But let's go to the front of the bag so you guys can kind of see what's going on with it. On the front, you got two bumpers, because one of the best features, in my opinion, of this bag is it's back-loaded. You don't have to worry about, if you're walking down the street, somebody coming up behind you, unzipping your bag, taking your stuff out of it, because it's loaded from the back. Security for me is everything, because this camera gear is expensive. But the front bumpers protect the bag, so you don't have to worry about this nylon, I guess it's a nylon, messing up on you, scuffing up on concrete or whatnot. Nice thick padded bumpers. On the front, it also has a pocket. It's not the biggest pocket, but you can store like batteries or SD cards or whatnot. I use it sometimes to put my keys in there. I just attach it to the little hook. I normally have my headphones in here, but I actually have my wife right behind camera monitoring my audio, because I've done this video before, but I lost my audio, so can't have that again. So, babe, thank you. But that's the front side of it. Now, moving on to the back. Like I said, it's rear loaded, so let's take a look at what's inside. As we open the bag, the first thing you'll notice is this mesh pocket on the back. I use it to store just random cables like HDMI cables, USB-C cables, even phone chargers. So that's that. Not anything too spectacular, but I use it a lot. It's got slots for a laptop and a tablet. I don't really use that because that's what my other bag is for. So I like to just store all my camera gear in the bag and not have to worry about it hitting up against my lenses or anything like that. On the inside, in the main compartment, like I told you, this is a nice size bag and it holds a lot of gear. Let's just jump right into it. So first off, one of my favorite purchases to date is my Sigma Art 85mm 1.4. This guy. This is the one that I dropped out of that Amazon bag that it had me spooked for a little while. But this is probably one of my favorite lenses to date. I was actually looking into either purchasing the, the 105mm Sigma Art or the 35mm. I still hadn't decided yet, but when I do, I will take you guys along when I get it. So, Sigma Art 85 1.4. Next up, we got the kit lens that came with my EOS R. It's the 24-105 variable aperture lens. I do use this lens as a part of my kit because I do studio photography, whether it's headshots or just portraits in studio. This is something good to have because I don't have to really worry about that shallow depth of field. So, yes, don't sleep on the kit lenses. They are actually pretty good. All right. Moving right along, I have the Canon 22mm f2 for my Canon M50. It's actually the camera that's doing my top-down shots, but this is a nice wide-angle lens for that camera, in case I wanted to try to do like any kind of vlogs, or sometimes when I'm on location doing photo shoots and I set up the camera just to get my behind-the-scenes footage. I use this lens a lot, so that's that. Next up, I have the Canon EOS 24mm f2.8. What I like about this lens is it has the macro capability, so it's not like I can't get real close, but I get close enough to get some of those real tight shots and they stay pretty sharp. But yeah, that's about it for this lens. You know, it's not that spectacular. I do plan on upgrading some of these lenses here in the near future to the RF line, but you know, like I know, those lenses run in the thousands. So yeah, subscribe to the channel and then I can get the money to go and get the lenses. But anyway, oh, that's not supposed to happen, but it did. But anyway, next up I got some Viltrox EF M to EF adapters. One is the speed booster and one is just a regular adapter. But I got these when I first got my M50 because I knew I wanted to go to the EF line lenses. So again, with the speed booster, it gives me more of that full frame look, whereas the regular adapter is just an adapter for me to use the lens. But that's what these guys are, so yeah. Up next in this slot, I have my GoPro Hero 8 with the media mod on there. Sometimes I will vlog with this setup. It's lightweight. The only issue that I have is the battery life isn't that great. So, you know, I do what I can with it. I also use this sometimes for some of my behind the scenes footage to get different angles. So it's a good little camera to have. And that's about all I'm gonna say about that. So yeah. Oh, one thing that I do use with this though, if I can find it, it's normally in my bag, but I don't know what I did with it. Well, I can't find what I used with it, but I'll just tell you about it. So I recently got a 20,000 hour milliamp rechargeable battery. I will use that with this GoPro often because, like I said, the battery life isn't that great, so that helps extend that battery life and I don't have to worry about it as much. If I can find it, I'll put it back in my bag, but I can't find it. Maybe my kids got it, I don't know. Anyway, that's the GoPro setup and with the battery pack charger thing. So yeah, anyway. Also in the bag, I have a couple of Canon LPE6 batteries. Now these are some of the ones that I ordered from Amazon. They're off-brand. They still get the job done. I got 3 of these and of course one in the camera that's recording now. And these will get me through an entire shoot for an entire day. Unless I'm doing video work, then you know you gotta try to charge them up as you're going. But for now, these 4 batteries get me everything that I need. So that's that. Also, I have a couple of Sony MPF batteries. I have the 950 and the 550. These batteries, I use these with my monitor as well as a few microphone systems and a couple of my lights that I got, like the lights you see in the background. I need to order some more because it's always good to have these. They're very useful in different situations, so I got these guys. Also in the bag, I have my SD card holder. You can see that. I don't know, but this one I got from Best Buy is not the best SD card holder. If you can find one that's better quality, please do, because with this one, the SD cards, they just fall all over the place. I mean, you can see I can put them in the slots and they just fall out once you close it. You know, well, it didn't that time, but trust me, they fall out. But get you a SD card holder. It's always good to have in your kit. Next up, I have a lens cleaner. You know, the little poofy thing. You know, you just spray your lens off because you know it got the coating on there. I'm looking at my wife behind. She making faces. She don't like the poofy sound. But anyway, yeah, just you know, you might get dust on your lens or something. Just you know, poof it off if that's even a word. But keep you something to clean your lenses off because you'll need it. You don't want to have dust all in your photos. I got a Peak Design camera strap that I use. So up next, I have the Peak Design camera strap. I remember one time I was doing a shoot in water. I I think it was like a little lake or whatnot. And when I tell you, I was so nervous that I was gonna drop my camera in that water. I wish I had my strap with me then, but I messed around and left it at home rushing because I was behind. I won't ever leave the house again without this VML camera bag. Trust me, because I don't want to have to buy another camera if I don't have to. So, Peak Design camera strap. Up next is my Godox X Pro trigger for Canon. This is normally not in my camera bag because I actually have another case that I use to store this as well as my flash equipment, and that case is right here. Let me show you. This is actually the case that I store my flash equipment in as well as my trigger, so I know where everything is all in one place. If you guys want to see me do a video about this, leave a comment down below and I will do a dedicated video talking about how I store my flash gear. Alright, but let's put this back. Top pocket, you see this thing getting kind of empty. Matter of fact, let me put some of this stuff back so I won't lose it. That didn't take long at all. But where do I leave off at? Oh, the top pocket. So in this top pocket we have, now don't talk about me, okay, because I kind of just threw stuff in here because I don't know, I just did, so whatever. All right, but I have, first up are some business cards. You could be out doing a photo shoot and you know, you might have a random person come up to you or ask you, yo, what's your website? What's your social media? I'm looking for a photographer or looking for somebody to do video work. And that's where these guys come in at. If you want, you can pause the video and go ahead and give me a follow on social media. If it is over, for the focus. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and give me a follow. All my information is on the channel somewhere anyway, so make sure you subscribe and follow. But business cards, always good to keep with you. Keep you some in your bag if you have some. If not, get you some made. Up next, I have a few tripod plates. This is one of the Manfrotto 502 plates that I use for my video tripod, and this is just a regular Arca Swiss tripod plate that I use for my photo tripod. So I got a couple of those in there. Some more cables. Lavalier mic that I lost the little microphone cover guard thing for, but that's in here. I have my Synco wireless microphone system. I actually got another transmitter somewhere. I need to find it and put it in the bag too. But I have these as well. These are actually pretty good as long as I'm within range of the camera. Because when you get too far, the audio cuts out and it's just wasted footage. But these are actually pretty good to have, you know, just wireless microphones. I got a lens cap for my lens on here, another tripod plate, and several GoPro mounts, as you can see, and one battery. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do with one battery, but I got it if somebody need it. So that's what's in there. But I'm gonna put all this stuff back and finish this thing up. All right, y'all, that is everything that's in my camera bag currently of April 2022. Again, if you guys like this video, consider smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel, and I will take you guys along with me on this journey of photo and video. All right, so that's all I got for you. I'll catch you guys on the next video. All right, peace.